Okay, should be live. Just gonna do a quick double check. My second device isn't beside me at the moment. So, sounds good. Seems like we are live without too many issues. It does say we're still waiting, but I'm assuming this isn't the case. We'll give that a second. While I wait, I'm just gonna make sure I can get. Okay, yeah, we're live.
It does say we're still waiting.
Wonderful. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Chloethedev Unfiltered. Today, I'm still a bit wet. I took a shower, so don't mind me. This stream is just a bit about Minsta. I've been talking a bit about Minsta. It's a platform built on Near to share your moments as NFTs. It's a platform built on Near that I'm managing or helping to lead the development for the next 3 or 4 months. And so this video is to talk about what's happened so far in July, what are the plans from, what's happened so far in June, what are the plans for July, August, and September, and what should we be left with at the end of September. Hopefully, let's get an exact date, ETH Milan 2024. It's usually in October from my understanding. So September 27th, 26th, 27th. So the idea is to work on Minsta for the next 3 months, get the platform ready for the end of September, have a big push for ETH Milan in Italy at the end of September, and then have the platform ready for NearCon in Thailand, big Near-centric activation. And so we'll get started and go from where we are, where we're going, what Minsta is, and go from there. So I'm Chloe, and I'll be kind of leading the show. I'll be trying to do this weekly, hopefully, but worst case, I'll be doing this monthly at the end of each month or beginning of each month, kind of showcasing what happened in the previous month. So what is Minsta? You can go to Techas-Technologies GitHub, and you can see the Minsta repository here. Also, the website here is www.minsta.org, and if you open that up, you can find only on testnet, you can find the GitHub profile right here. So if you go to testnet.minsta.org, you'll be able to find the GitHub profile and come back to find the entire Minsta GitHub repository with all the most recent pull requests. And there you go. Okay. So the project's being managed mainly with a Kanban board in terms of project management. So if anyone is curious what's been happening so far, so again, you can see all the deployments going out. See 108 different deployments. So even 4 hours ago, a few deployments pushed, 7 hours ago, and so on. So constantly new deployments are going up. If people want to follow along, this is where the GitHub is where you would do so. The project board, I kind of already have it up here, but if you want to find the project board, it's on the GitHub under Minsta. You go to projects, and then we have the Minsta board. Tried to keep it really simple. Try to make it pretty easy to find. And this has, we try and keep the product backlog full. I'd say 10 items isn't too bad. Generally, if you're someone who is interacting with Minsta a little bit, we actually need to add the Telegram account here as well. So here on testnet, you see day mode, night mode, awesome. There's a leaderboard, a profile. I don't think the profile is working yet. Okay, this is awesome. So the profile is working for now, just showing me the NFTs that I have minted. Not everything is, every day things are changing and being added, but this is what we have so far. I'm just gonna add quickly to an item to the product backlog. Actually, I'll add it to the sprint backlog just because it's not that large of an item. Add socials X plus TG to UI. Okay, because currently when you're on the UI, don't really have a way to connect. But generally, we do connect with our community on Telegram. So we have a community share thread in the Telegram. And in this community share thread, people are able to share things they've noticed when they're trying to upload, things that aren't working. They can share some pictures they've shared, how they think it can improve, and so forth. So, so far, Telegram is where the community is sharing what they feel. There's some feedback, some wins, some things they think that can improve with the platform. And then a lot of times, those comments, that feedback, will move to the project board into the product backlog. So that's kind of the workflow currently. I'll go a bit through some of the items on the product backlog, and as well as the sprint backlog, but I'll kind of start from what's done and I'll work my way back so it's kind of clear how things are working with the project. So we started a few weeks ago. I'd say the first week of June we started, and honestly it was just deploying on mainnet, deploying on testnet, just for simple UX, a button to switch back and forth. So the button has a bug last I checked, but let's say a user goes to minsta.org, right? They're on mainnet, maybe they're a bit worried what they're going to do here, maybe they've never used it before, so they want to switch to testnet. So they switch to testnet. Now it opens in a new tab, and it opens the testnet. So that works perfectly, works great. The only issue is when you go back to Minsta on mainnet, you see, so this is the mainnet Minsta, this is the testnet, this is the mainnet. It still shows yellow, or so it shows that we're on testnet, and it can be a bit confusing for a user, especially on mobile. If they open a new tab on mobile, sometimes it keeps you on the same tab, and so you might think you're on testnet on this tab. It's just a bit confusing. Anyways, I've already notified the developers. It should be fixed soon. But back to the Kanban, and adding an admin page. So for most users, that admin page looks like the profile, but when the admin is logged in, they will see admin here. Actually, maybe both admin and profile, I suppose. And the admin will give them other options. So for example, admin of this smart contract, this is the main Minsta community smart contract. When they click share, they'll be able to choose what type of information goes for the Facebook share, what information goes for the X share, what information goes for the WhatsApp share, also which social platforms should be available to be shared to. They'll also be able to hide any NFT for the admin. And so if the admin hides an NFT from the UI, there's different functionality that we're going to work on. One is just hiding visually, almost like a warning to the user, and one is actually deleting the post. A certain number of deletions. You can also blacklist people. So this hide button, right now it's just kind of a placeholder, but this will allow you to hide the actual NFT and also maybe blacklist the user if maybe it's really bad content being put up. You want to be able to deter from spam. There's also the ability to post GIFs, so we have a place to take a picture. On this device, the Linux device, I can't take a picture from here right now on my webcam, but we can still upload an image. So we can enter a title, a description, we can add some tags. Tags aren't fully implemented yet, but let's start with something basic. We can take let's take a screenshot of ETH Milan. Print screen, ETH Milan, tickets are live, woohoo, very exciting stuff. Okay, we're on testnet, we're gonna upload this screenshot, the title. We can leave it blank and we can see what it comes up with, and we can also put our own in. So for now, I'll leave it blank. We're gonna upload it. I am logged in on testnet and no gas fees are needed. I mean, on testnet, every account usually has gas on it, and regardless, there'd be no real economic impact or cost. But either way, with Minsta, there's a relayer that where your transaction fees are being paid for by Mintbase or by Bitte, for example. So the Bitte wallet is handling the payment. So the estimated fees are around 0.02 near. So there's a transaction detail, there's a small deposit for storage on the NFT. So your account actually has to have storage for the NFT for it to be stored there. And so the total estimated fees, what you're going to do is you're going to mint on the main the Minsta contract, and this is the information. So the actual contract is the minsta.org.mintspace2, and I guess 1.minsta.mintbus.testnet is the relayer that's paying for it, I assume. My understanding, anyways. Okay, so we're going to mint this. One thing I do think we need to fix is on the redirect, it redirects back to the main UI. It should probably redirect back to, I think I already have this on the project board. I'll have to go back through it. If not, I'll add it. I've noted it to the developers already though. But after you mint a moment, it should redirect specifically to the moment, in my opinion. For example, on like Instagram and stuff, and even Twitter, it doesn't do that. It goes back to the main profile screen, and then you have to kind of wait. There should be a live upload here. No image metadata, so it might just take a while to load, but it is so as you see, it is live. At least it is trying to pull up the data live, and maybe there was an error, but we'll see. There you go, there was no error, just a small kind of, but either way, it'd be really cool if we just opened this image specifically and then said, please wait, the image data is loading. I'm assuming the reason that projects don't do this, like Instagram, Facebook, all these platforms, is because they want you to like, while it's waiting. So maybe there could be your image is like a little loading bar here, so your image is uploading, and they want you to keep using the platform while you're waiting, I assume, and looking at other things, checking out other things. But yeah, so upload works. So very cool. So there's an AI. So I left the title blank, and I left the description blank. And there's AI built in that will give me a title and description for me, which I think is pretty cool. I just took a screenshot of something that I was attending, that Minsta will be used that in the future. And Italy's largest ETH and Web3 conference, September 26th to 27th, in Milan, Italy. So you can imagine you were trying to make a ticket, right? And this could be a cool way of showcasing what's going on. And eventually we want to make it to where you can list this for sale. Maybe it's a poster, so there should be a button saying, either way, there'll be a collect button where on your profile you'll be able to select whether NFT should be collectible for free, right? So that just requires a Bit wallet. So in the wallet, in the mint-based wallet, you can actually create NFT token drops. And so, for example, in this token drop, I could take the exact same image. There's no AI here, but let's just try and act like we were doing this properly, right? So in the back end, this would automatically happen, right? There would automatically be a drop created like this for the user. URL, Minsta, Minsta 1, account name, so Minsta, 1, account name, so it's Chloe with some long things. I'm logged in here with some really long, like Chloe, Marma J, Mondays. Let's just say I use that, right? This. Oh, so you can use dashes, or is it gonna not like it? Yeah, it doesn't like the dashes. I cheated by copying and pasting. So we have to figure out a way to create the URLs, maybe, just because the URLs can't use dashes and such, and account names can. But anyways, you can imagine you create some URL, claim. So you can use a different proxy, you create the drop. This is just a test, so bear with me. But you can imagine that this link, this copy link, this claim, would be available under, let's go to the actual NFT, right here, let's say, or anywhere on this NFT page saying collect. So when someone clicked the collect button, right, it would actually be like, it would bring them here. And it would let them mint the NFT, right? And maybe you wouldn't even bring them to a page, and maybe it would just go directly to the wallet to mint the NFT. but that would be, again, the user flow for collection. Collection, listing for sale, be able to list these for sale. So maybe you don't want to collect for free, maybe you want something to list it. That's we'll use the mint-based marketplace. Because you can already see, for example, I own this NFT, but you can view it on Mintbase already, and you can see that there's one of these items available, and it's not listed for sale. So the owner of the NFT, buy ticket, right? The owner of the NFT is Chloethedev-marmaj-mondays.testnet, and so that account would be able to sell the NFT, and you could see that you can sell with fiat as well. So potentially users will be able to connect through Stripe on the Minsta platform and be able to sell it for 1 penny, 10 cents, 50 cents, right? These moments that they have. So some ideas that we have moving forward. Back to the Kanban. So that's kind of how the admin page is planning to work. Just a little more information about it. So add GIF posting functionality. So on testnet, it's already live. If you go back to the moment, you could see some people have already posted GIFs. So that is new. That wasn't available in the past. Uploading also wasn't available in the past. So that's kind of a new flow in general. Hide the admin tab for users that are not logged in. So that is implemented. We still need that, yeah. So that is implemented. Link to GitHub added. Allow admins to add basic filtering for Minsta stream. So this is added, but we don't have the functions to change the admin yet. So I'm not logged in as the admin right now. It's still quite difficult to set up who the admin is, so that requires some smart contract changes. So we'll see how that goes, how that gets implemented. But yeah, so that is implemented on testnet, and hopefully next week or I'll be able to showcase what it looks like to change some settings as the admin. So the light and dark mode for the UI says in progress. Seems like we can move it over to implemented on testnet. Awesome, great to see it. Allow users to change grid columns. So on the mobile screen, usually we could actually do this pretty easily. So we're on testnet right now. We shrink the screen, beautiful. So as we shrink this screen, it gives us the mobile view, and we can switch to seeing 2 grids, and even smaller to seeing 3 grids. I think this is a great UX. I actually think it should probably show on the full screen page as well. 4 is fine, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, on full screen maybe it's not as big of a deal, but on the smaller mobile size screen, it is very helpful to have still see the 3 and scroll to the. So on your phone you'd see you'd see it like this. What else have we got up to so far? Implement the loader in uploading GIFs, redesign the UI, for filtering. That's just for if you want to see new to old, old to new, right? Well, new to old. Okay, so that's a little bug. It'll switch old to new. Let me get the full thing in there. So print screen. There you go. Old to new. New to old. Still shows. I'm going to even put that in the dev board right now because I'll forget. Add. Old to new and new to old filtering. Both show the newest image. Okay, so just make sure I report the bug as it's live, but the rest of it seems to work. Also, right, I can get Chloe, and you can see the various NFTs from Chloe. This little loading box is it kind of shows on some pages, not on all pages. So like on the main page, it is a visual bug. Actually, we're getting a full. Okay, yeah, sorry, because we're doing the whole search. That's, it always kind of shows at the end when we're doing the search as if it's loading. This isn't all the pictures, I don't think. Maybe. Oh yeah, it is all the pictures. So I guess the last image always tries to show a loading thing. Probably take that out, but that's fine. implement NFT, AI NFT info. We already saw that when I minted this NFT. It gave AI data, which was pretty cool. Let's go back. So, in progress, setting up Minsta business development. So, yes, we have the X page set up, but we do need to work on our partnerships a bit more. So, ETH Milan is one of them. So, you know, for example, normally I put like some small comments, barely. So, X, we have ETH Milan set 26th to 27th. NearCon early November. Ali's Marketplace on Minsta. Shih Tzu. Fungible token. Community fund. So these are a few of the partnerships we're working on currently. And yeah, just it's in progress constantly, I suppose. Allow admin to set leaderboard, share, and giveaway information. So currently, you see a leaderboard. It shows you who's so the lead dev is testing the most. Then you can see other people who are testing. So Nedlar, always appreciate Nedlar coming out to all of our, you know, all the different things we have going on and engaging with them. So thank you, Nedlar, for that. We have Minsta, Antigua, Chloe's Beast, a bunch of different people testing. We appreciate it. So what you can see is there's rewards. So changing this information will be the right of the admin. And so if someone creates their own Minsta stream and they are the contract owner, they are the admin, and they'll be able to set their own leaderboard info for their own Minsta stream. So when someone comes to Minsta.org, they're able to choose which stream they mint on. Do they mint on the main community Minsta stream, or do they mint on like a federated stream owned by Starpause or owned by Nate or whoever else, right? Can own a Minsta stream, or Microchip, whatever else. So that the leaderboard information, the rewards, and everything else will be changed by the admin. Also, the admin will be able to delete scores. So this is already implemented in some respects for the admin. So the admin's able to, say someone's just taking pictures of everything, like the floor, the sky, everything around them, and kind of spamming. You can just wipe their score and make them reset. Or if someone's breaking the rules, you can give them a warning, say, hey, we're wiping your score. Please don't do this anymore. You can also blacklist someone for being on the scoreboard. What that would basically do is if you're doing rewards, automated rewards, an automated rewards smart contract is being built out for Minsta. So say you have a reward system set up where it says, as long as you have more than 10 moments in the rewards period and you're not blacklisted, I guess. So yeah, you have a score more than 0. So blacklisted would remove your score, so it kind of solves that there. So as long as your score is more than 10 and you're in the top tier, whatever that is, you'll have it'll be randomized rewards for those people. So it'll all be on chain. You'll be able to see kind of how much you posted, who's getting rewards, how much rewards people have gotten over time, and all that type of information will be in the leaderboard kind of reward section. And each what's it called? Minsta stream. So what I call a Minsta stream is basically the smart contract. So Minsta.org is this Minsta stream. There's many streams that exist out there. So if you actually go back to the GitHub and go to Minsta, you can actually see some of the other examples that are out there. So you can go to minsta.me and you are able to see another Minsta stream, right? Mika, my dog there, and other people kind of sharing to the stream. I love to see it. I miss these people. Anyways, okay. Yes, so I love Minsta, I love the memories. And this is another Minsta stream. And another leaderboard, for example. On this stream you can see, who's been posting most, right? And there's other streams that exist as well. So let's see, the other one that's easy to find is on the templates page, I think, for Minsta. Yeah, this one goes to nearcon.mintbase.xyz. You can't mint here anymore, but this is another Minsta stream, right? So you can see you can close a stream, you can open up one up just for an event. In my opinion, you can reuse a stream. You can just timestamp it. So, okay, all the moments timestamped with a certain block heights are on a certain like thread, and then each event could have its own kind of block height filtering, and so you can use the same contract for multiple events. But anyways, this is an example of one. I missed this NearCon 23, but very cool to see what happened, all the people sharing images. I feel like a little bit like I was there. Still feeling the FOMO. And again, you have a cute little share button with the branding. It automatically puts in some information to X. I'm not logged in, so that's fine. We're hoping to have the admin, so the admin can change the information. Also, like the about information, right? This is just basic information, but the admin should be able to edit some information a little bit. Okay, let's get back to here. Okay, so yes, admin should be able to change the information. Admin should be able to remove, hide posts from the UI, like we talked about, and we should implement the profile page for the user. So that's kind of halfway implemented. As we saw here, you can kind of get a profile page. It starts showing you what you've minted. That's actually not in order, and this is not my mint. Interesting. So it looks like there's some bugs on the profile page, but again, it's now it's showing a different one. Seems like it's always showing the most recent NFT as being mine as well. Interesting. And I see Kings of Kings pages just posted as well, which is super cool. So thanks, Kings of Kings pages. If you're, I don't have my. Actually, let's practice opening up the. Where is it? I always lose where this thing is. There you go. Docs, control panel. OBS isn't that hard to use. So, software is connected. Open Studio. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see if someone does comment. Not that I'm expecting comments. Oh, we do have one comment. Good day to you as well, Raheru. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you've tested out Minsta. If you haven't, testnet.minsta.org, and you can get started. We stream about it every Monday, and we have like a little homework assignment. So this week's homework assignment was posting on testnet. Next week's homework assignment is going to be posting on mainnet, and we have small little Marma J bounties that get distributed for people testing with us. So if you're still here, good day to you as well, and feel free to come along and test with us and share your moments. So yes, profile page has some bugs. It's being implemented currently. Here's the sprint backlog. So these are the items that we're planning on working on like over the next 4 weeks, I suppose, for the month of July. Trying to keep this pretty light for now, and trying to keep the items things that are really like what's making Minsta pretty much like almost broken. And what would kind of what are some small low-hanging fruit fixes that can make Minsta just useful for the average person? So like my mom, your friend, your friends and family. What would make Minsta somewhat useful for them? So allow users to add tags to NFTs. Mintbase allows up to 4 tags on their NFT minting platform. So I just said, maybe there's a gas limitation. I'm not sure. Let's keep it at 4 tags for now, maybe. But let's allow people when they mint to add tags for indexing. So when I come here and I try and add, some NFT, I should be able to add, like ticket, add event. Enter should also add, but anyways, event. Moment. Let's see if it lets me do more than 4. 4th, and then 5th. Okay, there you go. Only 4 tags. So that's fine. You can have 4 tags. Enter should work though for the tags. I'll take a print screen just to. I won't share it to the devs now, just because it's not. They haven't said it's done yet, so I'll let them. Let them finish before I annoy them with that one. But you can upload, and that's kind of the idea there. So after the moment is posted, actually I'm going to move this to in progress, just because it is in progress. After the moment is posted, the UI should be live and refreshed to show new moments. I'll keep it on the sprint backlog, because Minsta already does do this. We saw when I minted it kind of showed up, but I don't think it's been worked on by this team. So I think that whatever was worked on before was kind of from before, and I think that there needs to be some work specifically on the UX. Like what does the user see after they post? How do they know not to post twice? Or how do they know to wait? Kind of stuff like that. So that's going to stay in the backlog. Social sharing preview. This is a big one. So this means when I'm here and I take this link, from the URL, right, and I put it into, let's go to Telegram, let's go to community share, let's see, go testing social sharing preview. I know it won't work. Okay, so getting link in, oh my gosh, it worked. Ha ha ha. So apparently it works in some places. Okay, let's see. It works on TG, because it wasn't working on X. So again, this is just a card to make sure it's being looked at in some way, shape, or form. So it doesn't work on X. It seems to work on TG. Very cool. So it seems like there's no issue with that. And who knows, maybe I was having an issue with X, but anyways, I wasn't going to work on X. Very nice to see it working on here. I will take a quick screenshot of that, and I will add it to the project board, because somebody's done a lot of information. This one did have a good amount of information, but I just want to make sure, did seem to work on TG. Okay, there you go, perfect. Implement social.near integration. This is also a huge one. So when I go to my profile, I should see the profile picture of Chloethedev-marmademondays.testnet on near social. So social.near, near.social. Sorry, I'm mixing up contract names and URLs. So near social is a kind of it's a social platform for the Near protocol ecosystem, but what we're more concerned about is less of Near social, the platform, and more of the social database where all this information is being indexed from. So where are the posts being indexed from? Where's the profile information being indexed from? So the idea is we will let users from the profile page set up profile information for social DB. And that will allow them to also post. Someone could say, okay, you know what? I want to post to Near Social every time I mint, or every time I collect, or there's a lot of different features you can have to start sharing more of what's happening with Minsta. And yeah, that's high level, adding those connections, pretty straightforward. For now, you can follow each other and stuff like that. Backend functionality for hide and block users, like we talked about on the main page. If I'm a random user, I should be able to hide content I don't want to see from someone else, and maybe that will allow me to block that user or block their content. As the admin, same thing. I want to be able to hide or block users. So it kind of goes on both sides. Maybe I'll add a little comment there. Users and admin. Okay. Contract for giveaway details. So this is a whole different new build. It's a rewards contract for Minsta. Might take a while to build out, but we're going to start it in this sprint for July and see where we get to. The goal is to have a very basic rewards contract ready for ETH Milan. We've been talking to some of the organizers there already, and they kind of would like to do event-wide maybe activation, which would be super cool. But in my opinion, to do so, we'd want to have the rewards contract working on chain so that the average user can come in, engage, share moments, and earn a little bit of, airdrop, crypto, NFT, get, rewards points, whatever you want to call it for that. Allow admin on admin page to set share information. We talked about that. And add socials, Telegram, and X to UI. I added that just now. And then in the product backlog, nothing too extravagant yet for the most part. Add ability for users to switch from stream moments to grid view. this is already done. This is the same as the mobile. Allow users to change. Here, this is the same. Okay, yeah. So I added it twice. That was definitely me. So it's there twice. I'll fix that later. I think there's a bit of a difference there. Anyways, allow users to vote for Minsta posts. Basically, after we add social DB integration, users will be able to follow each other, but will also be, if Minsta stream posts also kind of act as posts on social DB to a certain extent. We'll see how that goes. Users should also be able to like certain posts. So, anyways, not going to go into the technical part there of how that would be implemented, but functionality wise, you'd see a post on Minsta right here, and you'd be able to hit a little like button, and you'd see how many likes it has, and the likes would be on chain. Collecting posts and NFTs, we talked about that. We would use the Meteor Wallet for that functionality. Allow admin to set view for Minsta stream. So we want, basically, once you allow for liking posts, you can see, well, I want to see the post with the most likes in this amount of time. Maybe it's daily, maybe it's monthly, weekly, whatever you want. So you can get chronological versus hot ordering. Stats page for users. So this is very important. How many posts per week are we getting? Who's posting the most? Which Minsta stream is the most active? Like, where do you want to post? And each stream will have its own reward. So which stream is giving out the most rewards? So maybe the Baby Black Dragon stream is giving out lots of Black Dragon. Maybe the Shih Tzu stream is giving out Shih Tzu. There can be lots of streams available for people to use. Allow contract owner, main admin to set other admins and remove admins, kind of like a DAO, being able to add, remove council members, and you be like a main council member. Or like an NFT contract, you are the owner, you have minters. Allow users to set their own streams, so minsta.org/chloe.near/stream name. So if you're on your profile, so minsta.org/profile for the user that's logged in, this user should be able to then hit, create stream. Maybe it costs 3.5 near for the mint-based contract, and they're able to kind of, when they mint, choose which stream they mint on. It's coming. It's on the backlog. There we have, again, specific partnerships from the BD side. So partnership with Shih Tzu for FT stuff. Relaunching Ali's Marketplace. It's a bit NSFW, but, whatever. So if you don't want to watch that, close. It keeps doing this. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why that caused a bit of an issue, but here we go. So there's a bunch of NFTs here, quite a few actually. Some are sold out, some are still on sale. I'm not logged in to the account to test, I don't think, for this. I don't think I have enough near to test any of these smaller ones. Maybe this one's 10 near. I can probably test this one. Sure. So basically, pretty straightforward. When you click an NFT, it says, you can buy this NFT, buy the NFT to unlock the collection. If you buy the NFT, right, it redirects to the Meteor, which is great. You can approve, you buy it, then you can see the collection. So first of all, you can imagine Minsta being similar. You could have to purchase an NFT to even see a stream or to mint on a stream. So like I said, Chloethedev-marmajmondays.testnet could create their own stream. A user can decide if they want to mint on the community stream or they want to mint on Chloethedev-marmaj-mondays.testnet's stream or contract. If they mint on my contract, they might get different rewards, maybe higher rewards, and so maybe I can token gate my contract. So again, I can token gate that by saying you have to have this specific NFT like this. You must own an NFT to unlock minting on that stream. Or what you can do more like this is you could say, you know what, you can't even see anything on my stream unless you own the NFT. So you could actually imagine someone like Ali doing backstage photo shoots for SpankPay, or backstage art shoots, or whatever the artist wants to share or the creator wants to share. But you could imagine having some sort of paywall and you can't actually see the stream, like the post, comment on the post, unless you have the NFT. So I can do a quick demo here. Again, NSFW, I don't know what YouTube's rules are for this, so I'm going to like keep my... So the images are fine on the front, like whatever, it's close, but I know YouTube's like, you know, a bit of a stickler, I think, when it comes to NSFW type stuff. So once you purchase the NFT, which I think we have purchased on the back end, I am going to refresh the page just to make sure. Let's see. Sorry, I want to like keep the page open. I'm just checking to see if it actually went through. The pop-up came up and I kind of clicked something weird. Well, I didn't click anything weird, so I clicked it, but let's see. Interesting. Explorer's out of sync, so it could just be going slow, to be fair. It seems like usually we can check a ref and see what the RPC speeds are at. Doesn't seem too bad, 300s. Claim Meteor staking reward. Okay, so that was the wrong button. Let's see. It must have been. I don't know. Whatever I just saw. Yeah, must have been. I think it's out of sync at the moment, actually. So I won't buy it again. Ha ha ha. It probably went through. It's probably just going a bit slow, is what I assume. We'll move on. Because... Gee, I didn't have much near in my account, eh? Yeah, saying 20 hours ago. Maybe that's why it didn't work, though. I didn't have the near in my account. Let's see. Yeah, this is not even... Very interesting. Yeah, I don't have any near in my account. That must be why it just didn't work. I don't have the near. Weird. Anyways, I could get the near, but I think it's clear what would have happened, and I'll keep it more PG-13 anyways. So by owning the NFT, you can see what happens in the background. I don't have the near for it on the account at the moment, and so maybe next time I'll showcase. But the idea is just to be able to allow someone like Ali to set up Ali's marketplace, what you see here, on Minsta with a Minsta stream without having to create their own independent platform. But can you use Minsta? Like this project, Ali's marketplace, was its own grant proposal, for example. So you can see how an artist like Ali would get developers, use a platform like Mintbase and build a product. But I guess the difference here is that, you know, can you use a fully functioning platform like Minsta to do so? Yeah, this is a bit different. The dApp should only request signature from the minting account. It's a bit more technical. And then the viability of Minsta on Boss. Basically, Pagoda has stopped supporting Boss as much. It's more of a community build now. Blockchain operating system on Near. So basically, Near Social, like how all this works, is like the blockchain operating system. And so, is it reasonable to have it on here? Maybe DApp and some other platforms work pretty well on Boss. And so we're just going to see if that makes sense for Minsta as well. So, took about 45 minutes to go through this, a good amount of time. I'll try and do this every Friday from now on, just talking about what's been done so far, what hasn't been done so far, talk a bit more about Browns Avenue Consulting Inc., talk a bit more about what we do, and like what I do with the group. That's kind of, the Back Inc. is the group that's kind of managing this build for the most part. And so yeah, thank you everyone for maybe watching this and seeing what's going on. Hope to see you test with us soon, and share your moments with us on Minsta. So thanks everyone.